Hey everyone, welcome back to Crypto Cash. Thank you so much again for joining me here. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Let's take a quick look here at HBAR, Hedera hash graph. It's been a little while since we covered this last, of course, but it was a daily driver for me for quite a while, and I do like the price action of this coin once things start picking up. We can see a lot of volume here, a retest this local high, basically a daily candlestick closure there at about 15.6. Sorry, yeah, is that right? Yeah, 15.5, 15.6. We just kind of got to recognize that, until we break through that level, we're probably going to have some difficulty. In other words, just retest that level. However you look at it, we've tried 3 times, so 4 times, and haven't broken through. But the more often we test the level, the more likely it is to break too. So there's that as well. Anyways, we'll take a look at that. We're going to start with some backend data, kind of see where we're at. Kind of go from there. This is liquidation levels that really help us get perspective on potential areas of interest for market makers, and just generally speaking what the overall consensus is too. So if you are new to the channel, just want to say thanks so much again for watching. I hope you can learn something today. Really do appreciate all the awesome feedback from those who've been consistently watching me or tuning in for the last 3.5, 4 years now. It's been a really great experience. Quick congrats to our community members here. Nice profits from a Bitcoin short, 98 to 91.5. That's 42%, and then a Tau long. I forget the exact entries, but we're up about 55, 56% on that guy there. My all-time favorite too here is this is just a couple days ago, Cartesi long, 90%. That is awesome stuff. Anyways, cool stuff. I got Trading Academy community and Signals group if you're interested. Link down below. Make sure you also check out Bitunix, folks. Phenomenal exchange, no KYC or VPN required. 60K prize pool spread amongst the top 20 traders this month. Next month, they're offering a larger deposit bonus too. So hold off on depositing funds if you're considering using them. Now, take a quick look here. Let's go ahead and go with the last 7 days, get slightly better perspective on things. We can kind of see here, pretty heavy concentration of liquidation on the downside here at right around the 11 to 12.5 cent range. Now, just because that's there doesn't mean it's going to come to that level. In fact, that's probably less likely considering how much support we're building in this range. But just know there's a lot more liquidation on the downside than the upside, so longs have potential for that sweepage. Now, if we take a look here, we can see pretty heavy at about 11.70 to 11 even. So 11 to 11.7 is that range. Okay. And again, it's just important to recognize that, because at this point here, we take a look at the overall data. We can see there's more people taking shorts than longs. Let's see what that amount is here. Let's go ahead and change this to max. And when we look at that, there is about 60 million in liquidation delta for shorts. So in other words, where there's more people shorting, $60 million in value more people shorting than taking longs right now. And it makes sense. The coin's overextended. The people are going to do that just naturally because it just feels like it's going to pull back. While it's not a guarantee by any stretch, we take a look at the back end open interest as well. Sorry, I didn't have this pulled up earlier. This last 7 days here, we can kind of see there's a heavy concentration of volume. Let's go ahead and zoom out a little bit more there. People are heavy on this coin at about 13.5 to 14 cents. Okay, we got the most amount of accumulation there. That's letting us know we got support in that range. Okay, and open interest is important because it's relevant to points of control that let us know that ever since we've been in this range, there's been a lot of accumulation at that level. So all the more reason why the price is probably more likely to go up than down, based on that 14 cent mark being a pretty heavy concentration of people buying in, if you will. Okay, so again, just important stuff to recognize. Is it perfect? No, but it just helps us understand, make more informed decisions. So daily time frame, we're looking here. We can see a lot of things are moving up, including the 20-day SMA being above that's always favorable. We can look here, we're at 70 in the RSI, generally construed as a resistance range, but also potential support if we're on the right side of that track. So if we continue to push higher, there's a good chance we're going to break through that local high and continue further up. Mainly because we're at 70 in the RSI. Usually that's a continuation, an identification that we're going to continue further up. Stochastic is pulling back, of course, that's natural. It's actually good when stochastic pulls back and the price action goes up. It lets us know that we're more likely to go further higher because we got good momentum. MACD is also conflicting here, letting us know we're shifting momentum, but that's only because we came up so hard and so fast in a short amount of time. I mean, it was like 150% increase in like 3 or 4 trading days. That's quite a lot, okay? So you got to recognize that. Things are trying to normalize and people are trying to figure out, do I want to take a long or a short with this coin? But most people are accumulating between 13.5 and 14 cents, and that's a very strong sign. In fact, if we zoom in here, let's go ahead and do that on the 4 hour. Let's go ahead and see what the local point of control is ever since we've been in this range of just say 10 cents or higher. So 10 cents or higher, we can see, drum roll please, the largest amount of accumulation, 13.6 right there, okay? So again, good stuff overall in the circumstance here. Secondly, we got 12.3. So these are two areas of concentration where people are heavy on longs. That's a good sign, or just spot bags, however you look at it. It's essentially an area that people are accumulating the most. We can look here as well. We can see 50 on the RSI is the price is above, so more likely to continue higher. Money flow index is right there with it. Stochastic swinging up, MACD converging here. So we're at this shift in momentum where the price action is more likely to go up than it is to go down based on that sentiment. Now we're going to take a quick look at the fib levels here and kind of see, while we're above the 20 and the 50-day SMA, that's phenomenal by the way. We're also above some key level supports, that 0.618 fib. So there's a tremendous amount of reason why this coin should continue higher up. 4-hour time frame looks phenomenal. I love this. This is a really good transitionary time frame, letting us know we're in good shape. And if you're on the hourly here, we can also confirm the lagging span's free and clear. We're over the cloud. Conversion line's above the baseline. This coin has, literally 9 out of 10 reasons to consider a long and not to take a short. Now again, keep in mind we could see a continuation or bounce off this 13.7 level, just based on the simple fact that we're a bit on the overextended side. And Bitcoin is still trying to figure out if it wants to break through this ascending trend line too. So a lot of those little things are kind of coming to fruition here, but the simple way to understand it is the smaller time frames, including larger time frames, are all kind of screaming that we're looking at continuing higher. And usually when I see the price action breaking through this little threshold here, is a decent consideration for a long if the price were to pivot down to that level or even now. Okay, so again, I don't really try to get too excited about things, but this is this looks like a pretty good little situation for HBAR. I would say further upside makes a ton of sense, under the impression Bitcoin doesn't dump to just say 90, 88K, which there is still a possibility there. Bitcoin is ABCing its way down, so there's a potential for further correction. So either way you look at it here, if you look at HBAR and how well it's performed, it's held this range fairly strong considering how well or how hard Bitcoin pulled back. So it does look like we are due to continue higher. So what I'll do is I'll post a playout chart here on our Twitter, Telegram, and Discord. Kind of give you a perspective on what that looks like. If you're new to the channel, it looks a little something like this. Don't trust any imposters. There's a lot of people that are going to try to direct message you acting like they are me when they're not. They're just full of crap. Again, I hate scammers. I will never talk highly of them. They are just they're the scum of the earth. And unfortunately, they do troll my channels. So just be mindful. I'll never direct message you or try to solicit you. Okay, so that's what we got there. Awesome stuff. Once more, I'll be looking forward to seeing the results there soon. Feel free to reach out to me through Discord, Telegram, Twitter. Jump on out. Get to know our community too. We got an awesome group there. Thanks again, everybody. Appreciate your time. We'll look forward to seeing the next one. Have a great rest of your day. Take care.